want to ask you, in the CD-ROM area, there's a lot of things going on to try to get this
Sure.
working. One is this hardware-software tug-of-war in which the hardware guys are waiting for the software guys who are waiting for the hardware guys. What's your prediction as to what's going to happen with CD-ROMs?
Well, anytime new technologies get out, there's kind of a chicken and egg syndrome, is that you need standards and some pricings to come together before it gets to the market. In this last year, we've solidified on the High Sierra standard from Microsoft, and the prices of the drives have gotten down to about $500. Consequently, we really believe that things are set in motion now to see CD-ROMs really start to take off.
Well, today, Tim, we're going to see several new CD-ROM applications, including an entire U.S. history course on a disc, a new CD-ROM version of Compton's Encyclopedia, a totally new way to enjoy music with a CD-ROM called the String Quartet, and if there were any doubts about the growth of CD-ROM software, those doubts should have disappeared at the recent Macworld Expo here in San Francisco. We begin with a report.
CD-ROM vendors were out in abundance at the recent Macworld Exposition in San Francisco. And experts say 1991 may finally be the year of the CD-ROM. They point to a number of reasons.
The prices have finally come down, and there's a lot of titles available, and that's really been the key thing. There hasn't been a wide enough selection of titles to keep people from feeling, if I buy this drive, am I going to be able to play more than one disc on it?
Innovative titles were not in short supply at the expo. Everything from the Vietnam War to little-known facts about cows have been immortalized on the little discs. For the armchair traveler, Interoptica Publishing from Hong Kong has the interactive multimedia World of Travel. Combining sound and color, the disc takes you on a panoramic trip through the Orient. It comes complete with practical advice on etiquette and even voltage requirements. All sorts of animals come to life in the Dictionary of the Living World. This hypertext-based product is crammed with information on 5,000 animal families and species. Ever wondered what a rockhopper penguin sounds like? But sound on the CD-ROM really comes to life with the Voyager company's release of Igor Stravinsky's Rite of Spring. Using hypertext, this disc explains the ballet score to listeners through about 300 link terms and some 2,500 play buttons. Users can browse through the disc's 1,200 cards just at a touch of the button. But while this CD-ROM requires only 1 megabyte of RAM, a major advantage of CD-ROMs is the amount of information they can store.
CD-ROM is definitely here to stay, and it would be pretty hard to get rid of it now. I mean, we all had to hold our breath for a minute, but this year proves that CD-ROM is not only here to stay, but it is the medium of the future. And when you can get as many as 1,200 megabytes on one CD-ROM, which is the case of a new ROM called Giga-ROM, then you know it's here to stay, and the future is only up.
For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Maria Gabriel.